What size is your ideal dick in your
8 or
private
9.
life? 8 or 9?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But to me,
That's
if
still
it's
considered
less
big.
than that, it's girth.
Do you like a wide one?
Girthier, yeah. That's to me like a long dick. I mean, the cervix is like between 6 and 7 inches, so you really can't go past that. So once you got like a 9, 10-inch dick, there's what do you
even
do
that?
with it?
I mean, most girls, I think, if you had like a real solid 10-inch dick, you're probably not gonna be able to bottom out.
Yeah, definitely not, unless it goes through your cervix, which once you've had a baby, you can go through the cervix, but it's not comfy.
A few times in my life, I've had girls that when I would fuck them, I would hit that wall, and I would have to then like monitor to make sure I didn't go in the whole way.
Yeah.
Which totally fucks it up. The whole point of having sex is to bury your dick.
Yeah.
Straight cemetery status. That's just where I'm at. I feel like the whole point is my pubes touching your pubes.
Pube love. My like insides are just clenching as we have this conversation because I'm feeling for you.
Yeah, like
But it didn't scare you away. I mean, now you're here. That was like your second scene, and you bled, and you had seems like a semi-traumatizing experience. But
it wasn't traumatizing. He made me feel, like he coddled me, like he did his little aftercare, like, "Are you okay? Like, are you good?" So he's a great performer, but his dick is terrifying.
Really. So do you feel like you've been able to actually explore your sexuality a lot more through porn?
Yes. So I used to consider myself bisexual.
Okay.
Like, oh, I could date a girl, I could date a guy. And then I got into porn, and then I realized I'm more like, there's a term for it called heteroflexible, which means, like, I will date a guy, but I will not date a girl, but I will fuck a girl.
Okay.
I feel like that's probably like most girls in porn and really a huge percentage of women in general these days.
Yeah. Because when I started, like, doing porn with girls, I was like, I couldn't do this like every day, like dating a girl and like us having sex every day like me and a guy would. I was like, I couldn't do this.
Right.
So I boiled it down to like, I could fuck a girl, but could I date one? No.
Really?
Definitely not.
Okay. Well, that's interesting. Do you feel like you've just experienced a different level of quality of dick through this that kind of makes you look at all the other dick you got in your life before this and you're like, that shit sucked?
No, I mean, honestly, I've to be completely honest, I've had like 3 guys in the industry that I've worked with that I'm like, can you please come over after? And they're all taken. They all have girlfriends. Like they're married. And I'm like, are you kidding me?
Right.
But I've probably had better dick in real life.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because it's different. Like when you're fucking on camera versus when you're fucking naturally, it's different because you have to stop. You have to stop, do stills, stop, do stills. You have to the guy has to refluff or you have to fluff him. It's just. It's more, it's work.
Yeah.
But there have been a few guys that are like.
Didn't make it feel like work.
Yeah.
That's one thing we like about this is that it very much feels a lot closer to just having sex.
Yeah.
You don't do a lot of like weird staging and like, let's do this
like,
angle. Let's do
minus
this position.
Opening up to the camera. It's like we're having sex the way we want to have sex. We're not going to be like, hey, you're doing reverse doggy or reverse cowgirl or whatever.
Oh my God, that's
for like
every porn star's worst.
Like you're not going to do that for 7 minutes straight. It's like we're gonna do it how we would want to fuck each other. So that's what's nice.
I feel like the ones that seem like the best ones to me are the ones where we're actually having a really good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're having less sex with civilians now that you're in the porn game?
Yeah.
Really? You kind of fell back?
Honestly, porn it hasn't ruined my sex life, but it has made me very particular of who I have sex with.
Really?
So I tend to gravitate more towards like the TikTok stars, the Instagram influencers, people like that, people of more like high quality. They still got to be tested though. I still want to see a test. I still want to make sure you're clean. But like, I'm not going to go to the club and just pick up some random guy. No.
Right.
Not going to happen.
It just seems kind of, once you get used to doing porn with all these people who are tested, fucking a random person who has not been tested in 6 months just all of a sudden seems like a fucking suicide
It feels
mission.
so risky, even though we were just saying how like you've never had anything and I never had anything until I got into porn, but it's just normal.
A lot of people just live in this blissful cloud of not ever getting an STD, and
they don't get tested, so they can be going on with STDs for so long and not even
their body's being ravaged by chlamydia.
Not even realizing it.
Yeah.
What is up with your butthole?
What
do you mean? Huh?
Like, do you use it, or do things go in and out of it?
So I've been suggested to start doing anal,
right,
by a lot of people and producers. But I think one of my exes like ruined it for me. I'm gonna do it eventually. I want to because I know that I would flourish.
But
He
you're
hurt
not,
your butt?
You're not into it.
What did you do?
He had an 8-inch thick dick. He was Italian and Greek. They're already
8-inch thick? No, 8 inches and thick.
Okay. And he just
didn't even prep.
like he went in slow and then he took it all the way out and then put it back in and I was like, no.
Wow.
Like I didn't even prepare for it. Like I didn't know what a fucking enema
Just
was back then.
A single insertion?
A single insertion and then took it out. I'm like, you could have kept it back in and like kept going slow. I could have like relaxed or whatever, but like no.
It got messy?
No, after he did the first time, like there was nothing. I was clean.
Okay.
I was just like, don't.
It just hurt too much.
Yeah.
Right.
But I bought like an anal training kit and I'm like trying to use it. I'm just scared. Okay.
If you can get past that 20 seconds of pain, I
20
promise
seconds.
you that all of a sudden, all of the skin on your body will start to tingle and you will feel like you just took a Molly. That's
From
what
anal.
happens to me. That's what happens.
She's
to me.
an anal queen.
No, but I'm not. Like every single time, I'm like, okay, prepare. And then once I like accept that it's gonna happen, and you know he's prepped me well enough. Even when you prep me, the first 20 seconds is like pretty uncomfortable. But when I can just let those moments pass and meditate through it, then I'm like, I feel like we just took drugs and we're back in high school and we're just having like this really great time.
Is it too late for me to mention that the Lena the Plug anal scene, first one in 2 years, just dropped on your OnlyFans? So
It's
they
not
should
too late. It's never
slide
too
on
late.
over to the Lena the
But-
Plug OnlyFans.
I don't know. I just like I feel like I get this story from so many girls, and I
Yeah.
feel it because like it does fucking hurt. But I feel like it's so much easier for me to orgasm or get constantly close to orgasming when I'm doing anal.
That's what I've heard. So that's why like I want to do it and I want to do it with like the right person or the porn star.
And do spoon.
Just to see.
Do spoon. Don't do like don't be in doggy, don't be in missionary, because I just feel like first of all when you're skin to skin like that, like you're more likely to be like soft and more open and more comfortable,
And
and it's a
also-
less
yeah.
intimidating position.
When you're first doing it, you want your body to be as limp as possible, really.
Yeah.
And even just being in doggy, like you're using your legs to like stay in that position. So I
Yeah.
feel like your asshole's
kinda
kind of
stiffening
inherently
up.
more stiff.
Yeah, so just do spoon and like be with someone you're really comfortable with. Maybe one of these 3 dudes that'll, you know, let you shoot.
They're all taken.
Well,
okay?
shoot OnlyFans with them.
They're taken to the extent that they
One
can't
of
go
them
your
will
house.
not do
and-
OnlyFans. He'll only do OnlyFans of MILFs. Because his girlfriend won't let him.
I thought we already established that you are a MILF.
Yeah.
No, MILF MILFs.
Like real MILFs?
Like
Yeah, okay.
35
So
and
when
up.
you're getting booked by your agent, like what category are you typically getting booked
Honestly, because I look so young, like I say I'm 26 and like I've heard from a lot of people in LA, they're like, you look like you like just turned 21.
See, that's what I was
in? Yeah,
thinking
you
too.
don't look like you're 26.
When they said the
Yeah.
MILF thing, I'm like, you could easily, like, if you had told me you're 22, I'd be like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so I get cast for like a lot of like stepsister, daughter,
Right.
stuff
That's
like
what's so
that.
crazy about porn. You could be the
girlfriend, the wife.
stepsister and the MILF.
Yeah. The
I
day
mean-
that I do like a stepmom, I'm sorry, I can't see myself as a stepmom.
It'd be really hard to get into character, right? Like,
And I don't even look like I would.
In 5 years, maybe you'll start to be able to picture it. You know.
Can we not? I want to look like I want to look like this until I'm 40, please.
you have no pores and no wrinkles. You're
Yeah.
perfect. Don't worry.
I could tell you're going to be an anal queen a year or two from now.
I
You can
plan
wa-
to be.
You're
I
getting the vibe.
I plan
just
to
get the
be.
vibe.
When
I
you
know you're
Sp-
gonna
Spiegler
love
now.
it. Yeah.
Remember when Spiegler told you he always knows when a girl's gonna do anal?
Yeah.
How does he know?
He just knows in
Just
his
the way
head.
they
He
talk
said it
about
on his
it.
interviews. Like, I just know when a girl's gonna do anal or not. And now Adam thinks he's Spiegler, and he's like, I know you're gonna do anal.
She's going to be hitting us up like, hey, Plug Talk, round 2.
It's because you
Let's
want
do
to
it.
see her do anal. You're like gonna be looking.
I
at
want every girl to do anal if they would like to.
If they would like to.
If they'd like to.
Consensual.
Nice caveat right there.
Okay. So, what would you say are the things that you really like sexually? What do you really enjoy and get off on?
It's actually really hard to get me off.
Mm,
Actually, mostly because of the birth control I'm on, which sucks.
really?
Okay.
Cannot
Well, I'm gonna try
stand
my
birth
best.
control.
I'm gonna try not to nut you. Actually, I guess I could.
Birth control.
I am a very one of my favorite positions is called lazy dog. I don't know if you know what that is. So like it's
Sounds like my
doggy,
kind of
but like
position.
literally pretty much you're like flat like on your stomach and
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
I love that. That's
oh,
like
we do
one
that
of
all the
yes,
time.
it-
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh my god,
I didn't
that's-
know it was called lazy dog.
Mash
That
their
is the
face into the
best.
bed.
The
you
lazy
know?
dog.
The other favorite is like missionary, but like every guy has a different their way their pubic bone hits your clit, and that's my best way to come.
Okay.
But it depends on the guy's pubic bone if it's there or not.
You like
if it
ever
can
check
hit,
it out? Like, hey, can I see your pubic bone?
no, you just have to do it.
I
You
feel like
literally
we
just do it.
started early in our relationship so much doggy, and nowadays I really like missionary because, you know, you can look at them better, you
Yeah.
can kiss them, you can touch the tits, you can
But
touch
I'm
the
so
ass.
short that half the time I end up right here, and I'm just getting suffocated by your
suck
chest.
my nipples and
No, you're just like suffocating. I'm like, I can't breathe
just got
down here.
this web of hair in your face. Yeah. Wow.
But
Oh,
I've never
doggy,
told you that before, but I'm telling you now.
I'm gonna try to be more
doggy's a
conscious
good
of
one.
that.
Doggy's definitely a good one, but like I have a really good arch if you're like under like 9 inches. Because I recently just fucked one of these high fashion models, and I did doggy, but I didn't realize his dick was 10 inches, and I immediately ran from it. I was like, oh my
Yeah.
god,
Yeah, I know that.
So you
move.
can only hit this arch if the dick is of a certain
Normal.
stature.
like
Oh.
8 inches.
But when you hit that and the dick is too big, it hurts.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
It's
Wow.
the stomach and the cervix and
Yeah, no,
Oh.
I know the feeling she's talking about. It's really not nice. It feels like
Yeah.
someone put a knife inside of you.
Oh.
yeah.
I feel like
And I don't
some-
like being a runner, but sometimes I'm sorry if
So
your
I
dick is
guess
very long.
that we'll learn a lot about the size of my dick by if she
Yeah, I'm
loses
like,
her arch
she
or
keeps
not.
talking about inch size, and I'm like, there's a measuring tape in the kitchen. I want to go get it.
Oh,
You want to know what I'm
I
knocking
want
with?
you to get fully hard, and I'm gonna pull it out in the middle of the scene.
Do you
and
not
we're
know like
gonna-
this, like how long your dick is?
I have no idea how long his dick is.
Really?
Never thought about measuring
Huh.
it ever. I just knew it was like perfect.
I feel. Oh, thank you.
You're
I feel
welcome.
like it's like 8.5 or something. Like I don't know. I definitely measured it when I was younger. But also one thing I will say is that if me and you are having like the hottest sexual experience of my life, and I'm fucking edging, like going back and forth over and over, I swear to God it'll get an inch bigger than
That's
like a
the thing.
normal boner. Like if I'm really turned on, that shit
Yeah.
looks fucking crazy sometimes, to the point where I'll be looking at it like, what the fuck got into me? Like this is way
Yeah,
bigger
my
than
favorite
normal.
is when your dick is so hard that you're about to come, but then I want it to stay like that, and
That
I
is
don't
the
want
best.
you to
That
come,
is
and
the
I'm like,
best.
yeah, keep going, and then I'm like, oh, it's over now. My favorite part.
It's always the end because you can feel it getting bigger.
Like,
and you're like,
all the
oh my
blood
god, this
is
feels
rushing
amazing.
to
Why
it.
couldn't it feel like this?
Do you have
the
a
whole
boner
time?
right now?
It's starting a little bit. Yeah.
Like we're talking about your boner so much, you might as well have one.
Wow. Okay.
You ready? I'm